Because you don't listen. You're taking your time. Get in the car. You gotta move so I can put the bump on.
Y'all be pulling out car loans left and right, which I don't even know how y'all be doing that, and not even able to pay the car notes because you wanted to stunt out here. All cute in the car and all, and then when maintenance time comes, you can't fix your car.
So the thing is, with those two incomes, it's going to be less than what the mortgage is every month.
Spend the money. Buy that $8 iced coffee every single day. Why do you think I go to Starbucks every single day? Because it makes me happy, okay? I'm gonna die with the coffee in my hand.
I've made the choice to live above my means. I live a better lifestyle than I can reasonably afford, and I have no intention of changing that.
No, it's too late, Ryan. You take this too damn long. Move, going home. Get in the car. Because you don't listen. You're taking your time. Get in the car. You gotta move so I can put the bump on.
I gotta get up.
Go ahead, move. Back up. Go forward. Hello.
Hold on, he on the phone with the police right now.
Fuck, you gonna press my leg?
I'm not moving nothing. I'm not doing nothing, bro.
Yo, you're crushing my leg.
You're not touching him, bro. You're not touching him, bro. You on camera. You can see.
Guys, what part about this makes any sense at all? He already messed up by getting the car that I'm assuming he couldn't afford, which is why it's being repossessed. That's number one, living above your means. Number two, he's yelling at his kid for some reason. I know he's frustrated. The kid is not the one that took the loan out they couldn't afford. Number three, you're damaging the vehicle. So not only do you owe money on it, you're probably underwater, but now you're damaging the vehicle on top of that. What are you doing? Let them take it or make the payment, or better yet, don't get a car you can't afford. Obviously, I don't know what's going on here. I'm missing context, but I doubt they're going to be taking this car unless they had a good reason to. So why? Just why? This is the perfect example of if you can't afford it and you can't meet that lifestyle to get this, whatever this is, a BMW, then do what you need to do to get it or don't buy it. It's crazy to me. And I get it, tensions are high. That's why people do stuff like this. But I just don't understand what you think the outcome of this is going to be. You're still going to owe money in the car that you haven't paid. They're still going to come get the car if you don't make the payment. And even if in some weird world you were able to make the payment and keep the car, you just damaged it. Silly. And as we know in the US, one of the biggest areas where people live above their means and get caught up in financial turmoil and distress is from buying cars or leasing cars they just can't afford. It's like 9 out of 10 Americans seem to fall for this trap, and I just don't get it.
Can we normalize the fit and the car note matching the bank account? I'm sorry, but it's just that way too many people nowadays got their priorities way messed up. Like, people be having on a Montclair coat, a Montclair hat, the gloves to match, $700 sneakers on, and they be asking people for money. Y'all be pulling out car loans left and right, which I don't even know how y'all be doing that, and not even able to pay the car notes because you wanted to stunt out here. All cute in the car and all, and then when maintenance time comes, you can't fix your car. There's no problem with buying yourself luxury things as long as you can afford it. Because ain't no way I'm gonna be dripped down from head to toe, but I'm struggling to pay a bill. Imagine that. Imagine that. And I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, but ain't no way that my fit on my car note is gonna cost me more than what I have in my bank account. Like, let's put it into perspective here. Some people could have on a $500 hat, but have $212 in their bank account, if that. I don't know, make it make sense to me, because I just be people watching and I just be like, damn, That is crazy. Because the way my anxiety is set up, baby, I can't live like that. And one thing about me is that I'm always have my priorities in order. Because you ain't gonna catch me slipping one day that I need an emergency and I'm out here trying to see who can buy my Montclair shirt because I need a quick $500. Make it make sense.
Down maybe 10 minutes from where I'm at, 15 minutes maybe, there's a public housing location. And that's why I know for a fact people living there may be lower income because to live there you have to be below certain income thresholds. And in the driveway, I'll see BMWs, Audis, Mercedes-Benz, like really luxurious, expensive cars, sports cars, SRTs. And I'm like, the car doesn't match the living situation. So that kind of goes along with what she was saying about you drip down, meaning you have on all this expensive attire, but you don't make that much money or you don't have that much in your bank account. Doesn't really make any sense. It's living above your means and prioritizing probably the wrong thing, especially if you're having to reach out to ask people to borrow money to pay your rent when you're wearing more than your rent is on your body.
Hey, Jessica, it's Jordan. Yeah, Michelle just called. She said that you two have an appointment to see the home today, and because of the price point being $900,000, they're really wanting a pre-approval, or they'll take a pre-qualification letter to show it, but I need to finish your loan application. Okay, let's start here. Income-wise, what is it that you receive over there? 9 or 90? $9 an hour. Okay. What about your wife? Does she $11 an hour? Okay. This is going to be a little bit of an issue. So the thing is, with those two incomes, it's going to be less than what the mortgage is every month. So we're going to have to look at a lower price point. Yet they're not going to let me give you a loan for a mortgage where you don't make as much to cover the mortgage payment every month, let alone the 3 cars you two have. Yeah. I know it doesn't make sense. Okay. Will you call your bank and let them give you a loan. I'm sorry, I just can't. They won't let me. They won't let me give you a loan. Okay. I'll let her know. Thanks.
All right, so let's be honest. After cars, whether it's leases or buying, the second thing that people probably spend way too much money on is homes. People like to get homes that they just can't afford. Let's keep it real. And there's an issue on two sides. It's not just one. One of the issues is that the people who are actually getting more than they can afford, whether it be a home where maybe they can afford a house to say $350,000, $400,000, but they go for a $600,000 house, or a car, maybe they can afford a certified pre-owned base sedan for, I don't know, $20,000, $25,000 with a reasonable payment, $30,000, but they get a $60,000, $70,000 car instead. That's on them. Then there's the lenders, and they're the problem as well. Because a lot of times these lenders, they're going to approve you for more than you can afford. Whether that be a car, which is very easy, and they don't care because they know they can get their money anyways, and then get their money back when they repossess it and they can resell it. And then also mortgage lenders, where obviously it's a lot harder and a lot more strict with their lending practices, but they can still approve you for a lot more than they should. And most people are going to take it. And thus you end up living way above your means, financially stressed, house poor, car poor. It's just one big mess. And so I'm not pointing fingers, and people in the comment section were also saying she was kind of shaming the people on the phone. I don't think so. I think that she was just highlighting the fact that a lot of people don't make the best financial decisions. They already have 3 cars. They make combined, $40,000 a year? Yet they're trying to buy $1 million home? It just doesn't make any sense.
Spend the money. Buy the cute outfit you want. Go on that trip you've always wanted to. Book the vacation you've always wanted to. Your friend invites you to a concert? Go. If there is one thing I have learned, not necessarily learned, but really, really, really had dug into my head in the past year or so with loss, is that tomorrow isn't promised. I know that there's, you need to save money, you need a budget, you need to be smart with your money. But at the same time, why are you, saving all this money for my retirement 60 years from now? Or, well, maybe I'll buy that one thing in 2 weeks when I get paid. Okay, harsh reality, how do you even know that you're going to be here in 2 weeks? That's how I always think of things. My dad always gives me the most crap about how much money I spend, and he's like, Rainey, you have to, his exact words the other day is, you're going to have to think about 60 years from now, blah, blah, blah. And I cut him off and I said, Dad, who says I'm going to be here in 60 years? Who? And I want these next 60 years, if I am alive, to be full of fun, to be full of experiences. I don't want them to be spent sitting at home eating freaking ramen noodles. And nothing wrong if you have to eat ramen noodles, but you know what I mean? Forcing myself to sit at home and do nothing and not go and do the things I want, go out to eat, go to these fun concerts and have the most fun life ever just because I'm worried about penny pinching and saving money. Seriously, I say it to my friends all the time. You might not be here tomorrow. I know that sounds so vulgar and just a thought you don't even want to think about, but I could die tomorrow on my way to work. Go and have fun. Go and spend the money. I'm not saying absolutely go broke, but if you want to go on a trip, go on the trip. If you want to go to that country concert next week, buy the freaking tickets, okay? Spend the money. I know money can't buy happiness, but it can damn sure buy things and experiences that can make you happy. And you deserve to live a full, fun, happy life while you are still here on earth. So if you take any advice from me, sis, I'm going to be the one to tell you to spend the money, okay? Buy that $8 iced coffee every single day. Why do you think I go to Starbucks every single day? Because it makes me happy, okay? I'm going to die with the coffee in my hand. You just watch.
First of all, I agree with the overall point that life is not promised, tomorrow is not promised, and you could be gone like that. We all know that. And people like to say a lot of times is, tomorrow's not promised. You could die tomorrow. Yeah, you could also live a very long life too. And so I think it's about balance. I don't think it's an either or. I think it's a both and situation. You can go ahead and enjoy your life, enjoy your experiences, enjoy your coffee, and have fun with your friends, take that trip. All these things, they're great. They're beautiful. Make memories with friends and family. At the same time, you can also budget, save, and invest for your future. It doesn't have to be either or. I don't think that she's saying it has to be either or. I just think she's saying that people should probably prioritize more of living in the now and having fun and not so much delay gratification for the future. Whereas some people like myself are more in the camp of have fun and enjoy yourself, but prioritize your future as well and prioritize saving and investing. The way I see it is there's two things. Number one, make more money. Please don't be like, duh, JC, I know. I get that. But earning more money is the key, number one. Number two, I think take it into sprints. That's what I call it sprints. So I think that maybe for a year to 3 years maybe, or it could be even 6 months, or it could be as much as 5 years or even 10 years even, depending on how much you earn, what you do for a living, how much debt you have, etc. Your personal situation. I personally think keep your head down for a while, live below your means, sacrifice for a period of time so that then once you pay off all your debt, all your consumer debt, I don't mean like debt you're using to run a business or, leverage assets, stuff like that. That's different debt. I'm talking about bad debt, credit card debt, stuff like that. Once you pay car notes, once you pay all that off and have a good amount of money put away, okay, go ahead and take the vacation as much as you want. Go ahead and buy the coffee as much as you want. But I think that while you're paying those things down and building up your skills to earn more income, you can delay gratification.
I've made the choice to live above my means. I live a better lifestyle than I can reasonably afford, and I have no intention of changing that. Instead, I'm going to continue living this way until I can afford it. It's kind of like in 2018 when I decided to stop being self-deprecating and instead pretend that I'm confident. And now I'm a very confident person. So instead of living in a way that would not make me happy, I'm simply going to make more money. This is the McDonald's that I can't afford. One of the things that I've decided to do is make a wish list. Guys have been asking me to make a wish list so they can buy me things for years, and I was too proud. And I've decided to not be too proud, and they can buy me whatever they want to buy me. I've started taking on clients to teach them how to use their social media because I'm actually relatively good at that. I own a small cosmetics business. I haven't purchased my own shoes in 8 months because these guys keep buying them for me off of my wish list. And I'm going to sell those shoes back to those guys because they have a foot fetish and they would like to smell my feet. And starting next year, I will be a homeowner for the first time of a home I can't afford.
So I like where she's coming from as far as making more income. That's a beautiful way to do it. That's what I was talking about earlier. I think that's the solution. I think the solution is to do both. Make more money, invest, save, budget, but also enjoy yourself, travel, all these things I already said. And that's what she's doing. So that's great. Now, what I disagree with her is buying a house she can't afford. That makes no dang sense. Why would you go get a house you can't afford just to stress yourself out? And hey, maybe she won't be stressed, but the bank might be, and they might come for the house if you can't make the payments. But the part about how she plans on earning more income to live the life she wants to match her means, to level up her money to match the lifestyle she wants, that makes perfect sense. I'm all for that. So with that being said, guys, thanks for sticking around this far in the video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to like and to subscribe. And until next time, please make smart financial decisions.